order the July 11th, 2019 special board meeting. We do have a quorum, if we could have introductions.
Willow Bear.
Jonathan Fishbein.
Holly Ellenbaugh,
Meredith Moriarty.
Christine Beck.
and Judy Kehoe. We can recognize visitors on an agenda item. If there's anyone in the audience who would like to speak on an agenda item, now is the time. The next item, action item, is for the supplemental bond resolution for the 2016 capital project. And I'm going to start by turning it over to Judy Kehoe to do some explanation.
Give a little background so you understand what we're looking at tonight. Several years ago, back on October 5th in 2016, the district had adopted the resolutions that would in fact authorize the $32 million capital project that is ongoing now. That resolution also authorized the financing of the project, and it included the language for the voter proposition. We had the vote by the community on November 29th, 2016, where both the project and its financing were approved by the voters. And that started the multi-year process that we have just come from, where we had the project design submitted to SED, approved, we went and did the bidding, awarded the bids, and now the construction has started. Just this past week, we went to the municipal bond market in order to get bids on the $18 million bond anticipation note that is the first phase of the financing for the work that we're undertaking now. We had 3 bids on this 1-year bond anticipation note, which is essentially short-term construction financing. And the low bidder was TD Securities, and the net interest cost on that was 1.4298%. So a great interest rate for borrowing. As we were getting ready to close on that financing, which is scheduled to occur this coming week, there was a conference call between our bond counsel, which is Whiteman, Osterman, and Hanna, our financial advisors, Capital Markets Associates, and then the underwriter. This was just late Wednesday morning, yesterday, and as part of that discussion and reviewing all of the documents for the closing, they had recommended that we should go back and seek the board's approval on a supplemental resolution, which is the resolution before you tonight, in order to make sure that we were fully in compliance with all the elements of local finance law, which is what governs the issuance of these bonds. So the resolution is an affirming and an authorizing resolution that once it is adopted tonight, we will need to publish that in the district's official newspaper, which is the Spotlight. And in order to have that happen, we need to have 5 out of the 7 board members, or a supermajority of the board, approve that. We do have both Norma Meacham and Michelle Kennedy of Whiteman, Osterman, and Hanna here tonight. If you have any technical questions on that, they can help answer that for you.
Was there any change in cost? With the
No,
bond?
No, the monetary amounts that remain exactly the same.
because that's limited by what was approved by the voters, so we cannot exceed that amount.
This is really correcting a procedural error.
Correct.
It is recommended that the Board of Education approve the supplemental bond resolution dated July 11th, 2019 of the Board of Education of the Bethlehem Central School District, supplementing and affirming the original bond resolution of October 5th, 2016, authorizing the conducting of a district-wide capital project in and for the Bethlehem Central School District, Albany County, New York, at an estimated maximum cost not to exceed $32,165,551, and authorizing the issuance of serial general obligation bonds of the school district in the maximum aggregate principal amount of $27,265,551 to pay a portion of the cost thereof and the expenditure of $4,900,000 from the district's 2015 capital reserve fund.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries.
Thank you all.
And now would be a time if there's anyone who wants to say something on a non-agenda item. Come on. Seeing no one who would like to say anything and no further business, motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations, you just ran the shortest meeting you've ever had.
Ever.
Yes.
I don't think we could get much done, but okay.